Okay. It might be going once and going twice. We're headed down on the home path here where we have to get to the floor. Assembly Bill 434. Any takers? Hurry! Hurry! Like I said, this is kind of like being at the DMV. You call a number and you say, "That's mine."
Well, thank you so much for the chance, Chair. This is Steve Messenger with the Nevada Primary Care Association, presenting Assembly Bill 434, trying to replace the irreplaceable Assemblywoman Angie Taylor, who could not be here. Unless she just walked in behind me. What was it? Oh. Okay.
That's our bill, so talk fast.
This ensures that our safety net clinics can continue to receive a federal benefit that they get by receiving discounted prescription drugs. This makes sure that they continue to get paid by the payers of health care the customary retail price for those drugs, keeping their revenue stream.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, with that, we'll go in support. Come forward. And if you have a question, ask as we go.
Susan Fisher with McDonough Carano, speaking on behalf of Northern Nevada Hopes, specifically speaking to Section 4, which guarantees, codifies in law that the pharmaceutical rebates that do actually go to the providers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any other support here in Carson City? Seeing none in Las Vegas, we'll go to BPS phone lines.
If you would like to testify in support of AB 434, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue.
Good evening, Madam Chair. Dora Martinez with Nevada Disability Peer Action Coalition. A lot of our members go to the Northern Nevada Hope Clinic, so we do wholeheartedly sponsor this bill. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next caller, please.
There are no callers choosing to testify at this time.
Thank you very much. We'll go to opposition in Carson City, in Las Vegas. On the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in opposition to AB 434, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, the public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much. We'll go to neutral in Carson City, in Las Vegas. On the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in neutral for AB 434, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. The public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much. And with that, we'll close the hearing and we'll open up a work session on 434. I'm sorry.
Second.
I couldn't remember the last number for a minute. All right. Senator Nguyen, it's a do pass. Thank you very much. Second from Senator Lang. Any discussion? Go ahead, please, Senator Titus.
No, I'm just very happy to see this bill moving tonight. It's critical for these primary care
Thank you very
locations.
much. We are going to keep going just for a minute. We're going to even ignore that bell. Okie doke. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. And is Senator Gansert? Senator Gansert is absent. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. We are going to. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Senator Titus. You may take the floor statement. All right, Senate Bill Assembly Bill 527. We're looking for a taker. Mr. Thorley, is that something you can present? I Okay, I called 239 earlier and there were no takers. Is there a taker now? Mr. Bundy, you are late to class and you better talk fast, sir, because I am not in the mood. Go fast now.
Madam Chair, members of the committee, Carter Bundy with AFSCME, AB 239 restores some boards and commissions. It was done during the interim. The end.
Okay, I like it. All right, the end. Any questions? Step back. Anybody in support? Any Las Vegas BPS on the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in support of AB 239, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, there are no callers choosing to testify at this time.
Thank you very much. We're going to go to opposition here in Carson City, in Las Vegas. On the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in opposition to AB 239, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Alrighty, we'll go to neutral here in Carson City, in Las Vegas, and on the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in neutral for AB 239, please press star 9 now on your phone to take your place in the queue. Chair, the public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much. And with that, any closing remarks? Mr. Bundy, good choice. Okay, with that, I'll close the hearing and I'll open up the work session and I'll take a do pass motion from Senator Wynn. Senator Lang is a second, or Senator Neal. And any discussion on that motion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. Motion passes, and I am going to give that floor statement to Senator Neal. All right, Mr. Bundy, don't get yourself in any trouble out there. All right. All right, we are going to go to Senate Bill 438. Yeah. And our very own Senator Lang is going to jump down and present this bill, and then we'll figure out our next steps.
Good evening, everyone. Roberta Lang for the record. I represent Senate District 7 in Las Vegas, and I'm here to present Senate Bill 438. And in education, we gave a much more elaborate presentation about this bill. But you may all be aware of the Teach Nevada Collaborative account, which we fund teacher pipeline scholarships to all the universities and colleges in Nevada. And this just expands that. And UNLV has taken the lead, and it really is to help get more teachers into the pipeline. And that's basically what the bill is. And it does have a fiscal note. $438. It's $51 million. And the state funds it at $10 million a year now.
All right. I just because I do have a question on this. Can you explain?
I'll do my best.
That's all right. That's all right. Can you explain how, just sort of in Cliff Notes, how this process is going to work?
Well, they already have a program created at UNLV and at UNR that they've used, and they've been training teachers in this program. It just expands it to offer more scholarships, primarily to the minority communities, but just to expand the process so we can get more teachers into the pipeline.
And do you know how many teachers are involved now?
I wish I did, Madam
Okay.
Chair.
And this is in conjunction with UNLV, am I correct?
UNLV, UNR, Nevada
Okay.
State College.
That's where I was trying to go with it.
Yep.
Okay.
It's open to all the universities that have education programs.
Okay. All right. Any additional questions on this particular bill? Okay, thank you very much, Senator Lang. And with that, we'll go to support here in Carson City.
Evening, Madam Chair. Alejandro Rodriguez, Nevada System of Higher Education, and she's in strong support of this bill. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sheila Bray, University of Nevada, Reno, support.
Thank you very much.
Russell Rowe here on behalf of UNLV in support.
I feel your pain.
I
It's
feel
like
yours
you
as
and
well.
something.
Thank you.
All righty.
Anthony Ruiz, Nevada Psychology. We also join in support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, with that, we'll go to Las Vegas and we'll go to the phone lines, BPS, when you're ready.
If you would like to testify in support of SB 438, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue.
Madam Chair, good evening to you and the committee. This is Dora Martinez. Me too.
Thank you very much. Next caller, please.
The public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much. We'll go to opposition here in Carson City. And seeing none, we'll go to Las Vegas. On the phone lines, please, BPS. I hardly gave
If
you
you would
guys
like to
time to get
testify
out.
in opposition to SB 438, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, the public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much. And we'll go to opposition here in Carson City, Las Vegas. On the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in opposition to SB 438, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. There are no callers choosing to testify at this time.
Thank you very much. And with that, we'll go to neutral here in Carson City, in Las Vegas. And on the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in neutral for SB 438, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, the public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much. Any closing remarks? With that, I will accept a motion and do pass from Senator Wynn, second from Senator Lang. Any discussion on the motion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. Motion passes, and I will give the floor statement to Senator Lang. Next up is Assembly Bill 321. Go. I like it even when they run. Good job.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Members of the committee, Carolyn Turner with the Nevada Rural Electric Association presenting AB 321, which is about grid reliability and preventing outages. I can go into the policy, but there's a $7,500 fiscal note from the Public Utilities Commission. It is not general fund dependent because it is funded by the mill assessment on public utilities.
Thank you very much, and I'm glad to have you here, and thank you for representing the rurals. Any conversation on this particular bill? Seeing none, step back. We'll go to support here in Carson City, in Las Vegas, and on the phone lines, BPS, when you're ready.
If you would like to testify in support of AB 321, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, the public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much, and we'll go to neutral here in Carson City, in Las Vegas, on the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in neutral for AB 321, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, the public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much. And with that, we'll go to neutral here in Carson City, in Las Vegas, on the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in neutral for AB 321, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, there are no callers choosing to testify at this time.
Thank you very much. Any closing remarks? Seeing none, I'll close the hearing and we'll open the work session. And I'll accept, so move from Senator Nguyen, a second from Senator Lang. Any discussion on this particular item? And seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. Motion passes. And I will give the floor statement. Senator Gokajia? Thank you. All right.
What number was it?
That was 321.
Thank you.
All right. Hang on. Let me take my notes here. All right, Assembly Bill 328, I believe we have not work sessioned. So we will work session Assembly Bill 328. And Mr. Thorley, do we need to know anything about that bill?
Wayne Thorley for the record, LCB Fiscal Analysis Division. The bill makes a general fund appropriation to the Thomas and Mack Clinic at the William S. Boyd School of Law at UNLV in the amount of $500,000 in each fiscal year of the upcoming biennium.
Alrighty, with that, any discussion? Alrighty, I'll take a motion. Senator Neal and second by Senator Nguyen. Any discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. Motion passes, and you may have the statement, Senator Harris. I'd be happy to give that to you. Thank you. All right. All right.
$6 million in each fiscal year, $12 million.
Okay. Alrighty, anybody here for AB 58? Any takers? Oh my gosh, run. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I would have known it was you, I would have just done it earlier. The woman with the airplane around her neck. What a surprise.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Fisher, we're happy to have you back. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I should have done it when you were up here. I apologize.
It's okay.
You
I'm
can
just
take a
happy to be
big
here.
breath and go.
All right. Thank you, Madam Chair. For the record, Susan Fisher with McDonough Carano, speaking on behalf of Nevada Aviation Association. And if he hears this going on, Stephen Wood will be coming in to present also, speak on behalf of Nevada League of Cities. This was a bill that was originally proposed by Nevada League of Cities. I won't go into all of the policy, but for the League of Cities, they had requested $10 million, 5 over the biennium, to fund the Air Service Development Commission, which was established by Senator Goycochea in 2019, I believe it was, but it was never sufficiently funded. There was never money to hire an executive director or do anything and do any of the incentives that they needed to do to help develop air service to some of our rural airports. In addition, I have this amendment for you all, which I will give to the secretary. Almost forgot to pass that out. We had the amendment prepared on the assembly side, but the chair of Ways and Means asked that we just get it moved out of there and bring it over here. We're rolling some provisions from another bill that was introduced on the assembly side that had passed unanimously out of the committees, and also unanimously out of, no, it didn't pass out of there because they wanted to roll it into here. There's an additional $2 million over the next biennium for the Air Services Fund. This $2 million will generate $33 million in matching funds from the FAA. And this will help with airport improvements, runways, lighting, all that sort of thing that will help with business development, air travel, wildfire service, and also medical air medical services. But it's definitely pays for itself with the FAA funds. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I want to publicly thank Senator Goycochea for calling me out and making sure I had this. I had it on a list, and then it somehow got on a different Post-it, which I have about 85 in front of me. And I do know how important our rural airports are. I think I gave somebody a heart attack in February when I said I heard the Elko Airport was going to close, because I had heard that we needed to work on these things. So anyway, this is truly an important piece. So anyway, with that being said, do you have anything you'd like to add, sir?
No, Madam Chair. Stephen Wood for the record with the League of Cities. I apologize. I was on the assembly side, but ditto everything Susan said.
It's okay. You almost got here quicker than Ms. Fisher. All right. And she was in the back row. All right. With that, Senator Goycochea, any comments?
No, but thank you. It'll go a long ways.
Thank you very much. All right. With that, step back. We'll go to support here in Carson City. You got to move quicker than that, Mr. Vanderpool. Let's go.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the committee. On behalf of the City of Fernley, we support this bill. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, Madam Chair. For the record, Mindy Elliott with Flint Judy's Government Affairs. On behalf of NNDA, we support this bill.
Thank you very much. Anybody else? Okay, Las Vegas, and we'll go to the phone lines, BPS, when you're ready.
If you would like to testify in support of AB 58, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, the public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much. And we'll go to opposition here in Carson City, in Las Vegas, and on the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in opposition to AB 58, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, the public line is open and working. There are no callers at this time.
Thank you very much. All right, with that, we'll go to neutral here in Carson City, in Las Vegas, and on the phone lines, please.
If you would like to testify in neutral for AB 58, please press star 9 now to take your place in the queue. Chair, there are no callers choosing to testify at this time.
Thank you very much. And with that, we'll close the hearing on AB 58, and we'll open the work session on AB 58. And I'll accept a do pass. Senator Neal, Senator Ganser down at the end. And any discussion on the motion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Amend and do pass. And all those opposed say nay. And Senator Wynn is back just in time. Perfect. The motion passes, and I'll give the floor statement to Senator Gokachia. All righty. We are going to go to AB 527. Okay, what have I done? I'm trying to figure out where I am. Okay, we're doing this.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Wayne Thorley for the record, LCB Fiscal Analysis Division. AB 527 is a Ways and Means bill and was presented by my colleague Sarah Kaufman when it was on the Assembly side. I'm going to pinch hit for her on this side. 527 makes a couple changes to the State Budget Act, which is generally found in Chapter 353 of NRS. The first section of the bill, under current law, when the governor proposes the executive budget, the governor is required to maintain a general fund reserve balance of at least 5% and not more than 10% of proposed general fund operating appropriations for that fiscal year. The changes in Section 1 would require the governor, when preparing the executive budget, to also include the judicial branch's proposed budget and the legislative branch's proposed budget in conjunction with the executive budget when calculating the minimum 5% reserve and the maximum 10% reserve. So that's Section 1. Section 2 makes changes to NRS 353.220, which generally involves work program revisions. Under current law, a work program that is more than $3,000, work program revision that's more than $3,000 when considered with all other changes would increase or decrease by 10% or $75,000 is required to have IFC approval, or if it's an emergency work program, at least be submitted to IFC. The revision in Section 2 would get rid of the $30,000 threshold to even be considered, and would instead just leave behind the 10% or $100,000, whichever is less, change in the expenditure category. Section 2 also makes changes to emergency work programs that the governor is authorized to do. Rather than reporting to the IFC after the fact, the bill would require the governor to notify the chair of the Interim Finance Committee for his or her reasons for determining immediate action is necessary for an emergency work program that requires expeditious action. It would also get rid of the 45-day time frame in which the IFC has to hear regular work programs. There would be no time limit. And it also revises provisions relating to late submitted work programs, and that if they are submitted after a certain period of time, they would not be put on they would go on the subsequent IFC agenda and not on the IFC agenda that is coming up. And that's about it for the bill. Happy to answer any questions that committee members might have.
All right, with that, any questions? Thank you. All righty. We may need an amendment, but with that being said, I hear utterings from Mr. Thorley. Any questions? Any discussion? All right. Then I will accept a motion. Amend and do pass. Oh, hold it. Just. We will do a do pass. Do pass from Senator Wynn, a second from Senator Neal. Any discussion on this particular motion? Senator Titus.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'll vote to get out of committee, but I'm going to reserve my right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. With that being said, Senator
I
Gansert.
still need to look at it, so I'll reserve my right just because I haven't seen it yet.
Thank you very much. Senator Gokachia? Anything?
I'll reserve my right, but at this point,
All right.
I will vote yes to get it out of here, for sure.
Okay. Thank you very much. All righty. With that being said, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. Motion passes, and I will give the floor statement to Senator Wynn. All righty. No, because it's DMMs and we can't do that. We can't do that. We will have to do that behind the bar or something. Hang on, we're just going to do a quick recess. All right. We are nearing the end of our rope, and mostly because we have legal and fiscal staff, and we have a midnight deadline. So I think that unfortunately for us right now, we are going to have to stop. I believe the Senate is already on the floor without us, and I can't keep track of everybody, so I'm not sure where the Assembly is, but I think that we are going to recess, and the senators here will go down to the floor, and we're going to recess. Because we can adjourn on the floor. Am I correct, Mr. Thorley? Yeah. I think.
Behind the bar on the floor.
All right. We will go ahead and adjourn because we can do it behind the bar when we get down there if we need to. And so we will go ahead and adjourn for this evening. And so take your items and we'll all go to the floor, and we may be working down there. Thank you all for joining us.